First of all, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to visit this site to learn more about the energy-saving properties of the Caromark window. As you can see for this demonstration, we've set up a heat lamp and a BTU meter about 8 inches apart, with a reading on the BTU meter set at 500 as a benchmark. As you can see, if I put my hand in here, it changes the reading, blocking the heat going to the BTU meter, so it is working and functioning properly. Just for kind of historical purposes, I want to mention that back in the Middle Ages, when glass was first used for windows, obviously no one was concerned about energy efficiency. They were more concerned about keeping the draft out along with small animals and insects. Well, if you fast forward to about the last 40 years or so, things began to change. Initially, window manufacturers discovered that using the insulating properties of air, they could make windows that allowed for less heat transfer from outside to inside in the summertime and inside to out in the winter, which is a process called conduction. Now, this first example is simply just a double pane sash, no coating on the glass, no gases in between. It's just 2 panes of glass utilizing the insulating properties of air. And you see when I put this glass between here, it knocks it all the way down from 500 down to 348 thereabout, which is a huge difference, okay? So the insulating properties of this glass work similar to how a thermos works. In a thermos, you have an outside shell and an inner lining, and all you have between them is air. And it's that air in a thermos that gives it the insulating properties that keeps hot things hot and cold things cold when you put them in there. This next example is a triple pane glass, and they figured that, well, if 2 panes are good, 3 must be even better. So we come in here with a triple pane sash and put it in between, and we see we go from 500 all the way down to 292. So it is better than the 2 panes of glass. However, it's more expensive to manufacture, more costly to purchase, because you have an extra pane of glass in there, and it's also heavier, which makes it unattractive as well. Well, through research and development, they developed a product called low E glass, which basically is a coating that goes over the glass. And you put the low E glass in there, you removed 1 pane of glass, so it's not as heavy, and you're getting about the same insulating properties as you are with triple pane. So it's less expensive to manufacture because you have less glass involved, and it's once again not heavy like the triple pane. You're back to about the weight of a double pane sash. Now this next example is manufactured by the #1 rated window 3 years in a row by J.D. Powers. And you can see the efficiency of this window when I put the sash in front of the heat lamp. And you can see that this is quite a difference. Knocks it all the way down to about 42 from 290, approximately 290. So that's a huge difference. If we didn't have the Caromark window, we'd be selling this window. This window is also the preferred window of many of the big box stores that sell replacement windows. And additionally, this window is considerably more expensive than the Caromark window. And that's possibly because they had to pay J.D. Powers $35,000 to be rated and utilize that recognition in their marketing. So when you look at this window, it has a U factor of 0.31. The Caromark window, which I'm getting ready to show you, has a U factor of 0.26. This window has a solar heat gain coefficient of 0.25. The Caromark window has a solar heat gain coefficient of 0.19. The lower that number, the better. So we move that window out of the way, and we put the Caromark window in here. Now, another nice thing about the Caromark window is it carries the Good Housekeeping seal of approval through our manufacturer, who builds this window exclusively for us here in the Carolinas to our specifications. And that recognition from Good Housekeeping seal of approval didn't cost us a dime, because you cannot buy that. You can't buy the Good Housekeeping seal. You have to earn it. So this is a sash from the Caromark window. As you can see, the glass in our window far surpasses the competition, including the #1 rated window by J.D. Powers. You put our window in here and it drops it all the way down to 5. There's virtually no heat transferring through this window. Now this example here, you have the heat source on the inside, so this will be like the winter with the heat transferring through the winter trying to get outside. This window will hold the heat in. One of the rules of thermodynamics is that heat always seeks cold. So in the wintertime, the heat's always trying to get out of your house to the outside where it's colder. In the summertime, if we turn this window around and the heat lamp is acting like the sun, you can see it also knocks it down to 5. And the heat from the outside is seeking the colder air inside your home, but this window blocks it and keeps it from transferring inside. So it's going to reduce your energy bill significantly, and additionally, Our window comes with a 100% lifetime warranty on all parts and labor. That's on the glass, the vinyl, and the hardware. Again, providing more value than the previous window does. So there's so much more about the Caromark window that we'd like to show you and demonstrate for you personally in your home. So please call 704-361-HOME today to set an appointment. And that's 704-361-4663. Thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.